Hi everybody, we're down here visiting Jean for our 30th annual Girls Weekend, and this is a very special time for all of us with Jean, and we have a new guest that we really don't know too much about, and it's Angel.
Hi girls.
Hi, Angel.
I'm having a great time, by the way, so thank you very much for including me.
You know, Angel, we just didn't know what to expect. We see this beautiful model on television. We're thinking, oh my goodness, aloof, whatever. But we've really come to love you, and it's just taken us 2 days. But I have a question. How are you so comfortable in front of the camera with 50 million people watching you?
I've been a model at QVC for 19 years. Fashion has always been a passion of mine, and I always joke and say, I've never been shy. I came out of the womb and went, how are you? I'm here. You know, and so that all those things really kind of have helped move me into this position. So it's my knowledge from years past. Then I worked for Quacker Factory for Jean for several years, plus modeled for her for even longer. So I know the product, I love the product, I love her philosophy, and it just makes it very easy for me to talk about.
And your mother didn't say, be seen but not heard.
No, she never did. She
Well, you
raised me-
didn't get it if she did.
No. I'm number 3 out of 4 girls, and my
You
mom,
needed to speak up for
I
yourself.
needed to speak up. Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
So my mom always taught me to be very independent and outgoing. You know. So.
Well, you'll be a great addition to the Quacker family.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited. Really excited to be a part of this.
Well, as I told you, and I know Sherry has lots of questions for you too, but what I'm impressed at is seeing you around the house and your depth of knowledge. You're a mechanic, you're this, you're that, you're not just a pretty face. Oh, you're solid.
Thank you.
How the Quaker fan club, how they're coming on board. Are they accepting you?
They have been so wonderful. I've gotten numerous emails, more friends on Facebook, and everybody is saying how excited they were, how they've always seen how Jean took to me on the air, because she would always talk about me. I've come to visit her many times, and we've become friends, and of course I've worked for her, and which she would talk about on the air. So the Quackers have just welcomed me with open arms, and it's been really, really overwhelming and wonderful too. You know, it's just, and everybody was like, it was a natural choice.
Okay, there had to have been some surprise, something that you weren't expecting when all of this happened to you.
You know,
Did they
the
treat you
support.
differently on air?
No, and because I've been at QVC for so long, everybody just seemed really excited. Even the models were very supportive. The first time I went on air, some of the girls who've known me for a while, who weren't even in our show, stayed to watch me with my debut, my very first appearance. And they were just so excited. And they've said things like, you know, we're so glad one of us got out, moved up, and because modeling there can be very grueling. If you have a lot of clients and you're there overnights and on and off and on and off, it's very grueling. No surprise really, no big fanfare. You know, the people who are backstage expect me to show up, be professional, put my microphone on and get to work, and that's what I do. It's
I
been
think
great.
the thing that's so exciting though is that the other models are so behind you, because
Yes.
that can be somewhat threatening when you're all
Yes.
at the same, you know, level, and
Absolutely.
you get recognized by becoming, you know, the Quacker Factory,
yep.
you know,
Well,
and
modeling
so
is-
that's super.
Yeah, it's funny because when you talk to models, when they have different jobs and stuff, they're very hush-hush because it's a very competitive business. You don't want another model finding out what job you have, because they could maybe come in and try to steal it or try to meet that client too. And most of the models at QVC are really great. I mean, they're all great, but they're very quiet about the jobs that they get. But all of them have just been really wonderful with me for this position.
Pennsylvania, did the doors open and the princess arrives?
Oh, God,
And they
no.
stand around you like they do Gene Bice?
No. I'm okay being the princess. Jean is the queen. I'm okay being the mistress,
bridesmaid.
the princess behind the scenes to just fix the clothes and talk on air.
So,
Angel, we all have granddaughters, and you always, the grand boys are typical. But the little girls, we want to give them some direction, and what would you say to little girls coming up?
Dreams do come true. And Jean is always preaching that
You
as
gotta
well.
be a quacker.
fit
Yes.
right in with the Quaker philosophy.
Yes, and if you don't, nobody can take your dreams away from you. Dream away, and if you dream hard enough and you work your plan and you put it out to the universe, eventually your dreams do come
But you
true.
always have an obstacle, so what was yours?
Well, there's always been lots of obstacles in different areas of my life, but one of the things, I've been very blessed in my life in that I've always worked very hard. And every job I've done and every person I've met, somehow doors have opened for me.
Keep working.
Then I
Keep
just
working
keep
hard.
working. And, Jean has really seen what a hard worker I am and has opened many a door for me. First with me doing her makeup. She saw that I was a hard worker, and she, after I came back from Romania, I went out to dinner with her and we sat down, and she was like, you tell me you do makeup for weddings and proms. I really getting up, I'm getting older and I would like a little color in my face. Would you do my makeup for me? And then that led to another job. And when I had complained I was losing a part-time job, she created one for me, and so she just kind of has taken me under her wing. And the thing I love about being the new on-air guest personality for this is that I get to talk about my experiences with Jean, and I get to talk about my fashion knowledge with the clothes, and I get to talk about my watching the design process happen for these clothes that all the quackers just love so much. And again, I've never been shy, so I love to talk about stuff.
You're kind of like a mini Jean. You're certainly a fit in the family of the Quacker family because you're so real and natural.
Thank you.
And I think that's what the Quacker Factory is all about.